Okay, let's talk about the next level. So if we do this really well and we get into your niche really well, what do you think your next problem is going to be? Here's your next problem. You're good at what you do, you're in a niche, you're making lots of money. People love you because there's no competition anymore. So your next problem is going to be this. You're going to run out of time. You're going to get so busy you don't know how to handle the work anymore. Who'd like to have that problem? Only a few. Some people go, I don't want to work that hard. This is why you need to build this one next. What's the word? What's leverage about? What does it mean? I'm sorry? Utilising others?
Getting the most out of something.
Getting the most out of something? So I have a definition for leverage. Leverage is simply doing more with less. Doing more with less. Because as soon as I'm flat out busy and I'm at capacity, I've got a problem. I can't grow anymore. So my next thing that I need to think about is how can I do more with less? How can I do more work with less people? How can I do more jobs with less resources? Because if I start working on that, my business will continue to grow. Now the other definition of leverage that I have is that we break things down, divide, to multiply. So someone mentioned one of the good examples of leverage in business is using other people. What's another good example of leverage in business? I can use other people. What else can I do?
Other people the money.
I can use other people's money. So I can use money to leverage. I can use a system. See, to me, leverage is simple. It's all about systems. See, I use leverage over here. I broke down profit into 5 different areas. Each one of those 5 areas in their own right was simple. Imagine if I started the conversation by saying, we're going to increase your profit by 61% over the next 12 months, easy or hard? What would you say? Hard. I asked you 5 questions, which you said easy to, and I said, therefore, the conclusion is that's easy. Does that make sense? Leverage. Because I break things down into their individual components, I work on each one, and then I stack it all back together, and all of a sudden I have a great result. Everyone get that? So leverage is about creating systems. Leverage is about using models so I can understand my business better, so I can work out what happens if I do increase my price. How much can I increase it by before I get pushback from my customer? That's from measurement. So testing and measuring is also a leveraged activity. Everyone get that? Goal setting is a leveraged activity. Managing my time better by using a prioritization method is a leveraged activity. So leverage is about systems, and the reason we put systems in place, and we're on page, page 17. So step number 3 is leverage, and leverage is all about systems. Systems are quite simple, they do this. Systems save you stress, they save you time, they save you energy, and they make you money. Altogether, they make you money. Okay, that's 3. Rich. Altogether, they make you money. Thank you. I know it's late. Everyone wants to go home, but I'm teaching you some good stuff now. So, systems about saving you time, saving you stress, time, energy, and making you more money. Now, don't get confused. A lot of people get into building systems in their business because they think it's important. And they go into this system design and development paralysis mode. What's the primary aim of business? To do what? To make a profit. Systems will not make you a profit. Systems will just make you more organised. You've got to keep your eye on the prize. The prize is increased profitability. I've watched too many people go, you know what, we're putting systems in everywhere. It's been fantastic. I go, great, are you making more money? No. Well, then it's not fantastic. Okay, don't get confused about systems. Now, the reason we put systems in here, before we do this one, which is level 4, which is building what? Team. No? Why do you think I put my leverage in before team? Because
you need to understand the breakdown, the bits, the components, how it works.
yes. Because here's the danger. if I'm here at Niche and I'm getting really, really busy and I need help, now some of you are guilty of this. You need help in your business, and what you do is you say, I don't have time to employ. Who's in this situation? I'm too busy. So what do? Oh, my brother's-in-law's sister's uncle's father is out of work at the moment.
Yep.
Maybe I can use him to help me around the business. So you employ this guy who's been unemployed for 2 years. Now there's a reason he's been unemployed for 2 years. But you're going to give him a break because you're doing him a favour and he's helping you out. True? False. So what we do is we don't have enough time to build our team. And some of you may experience this. You employ the person, they come to work for the first day and they come in and you're all bright-eyed, bushy-tailed and they say, great, what do you want us to do? And you go, I'll get you in a minute. I've just got to deal with this client issue and I've got to go out on site and I'll be back in 3 hours. Can you just do stuff while I'm away? And they go, yeah, okay. What do you want me to just clean up the place, right? Or come with me. That's even worse, right? Come with me. Follow me around the car. Drive me around and I'll talk to you all day. Great. So you get back to the office. They go, great, what do you want me to do now? And you go, oh, God, I've got this deadline. I've got to get this tender out. Can you clean my car for me? Right? So what you're doing is you're throwing jobs at this person because you actually don't have any idea what you expect from them. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So what you've done is you've employed the team before you've created systems. And then after about 3 or 4 weeks, you go, my God, I have to tell them everything. Can't I find someone who can think for themselves? Who's got that problem? Okay, so what's actually happened? Here's something really dangerous. You're not going to like this. In business, you get the people you deserve. Sorry? Because that's above the line. In business, you get the people you deserve. So if you want better people, what do you have to do?
Be better at finding them.
You have to be a better boss. Who finds it's hard to find good people? Come on, let's be honest here. There's a few. Hard to find good people. See, the truth is it's not hard to find good people. Your business isn't finding good people. The question is, why aren't they coming to you? Because you can't control them, you can control you. You get the people you deserve in business. Now, as soon as you accept that one, because that's a pretty bitter pill, then you're going to start to realise you can actually do something about it. So, we're going to go to page 18. Page 18. So here we are, this is you. This is your customer. Here's your team. It's your business. Now, as the owner of the business, this is you. Which one of these three should you be focused on? Team, thanks. Who says team? Who says customer? Who says you should look after the business? Who says all three? Okay.
Interesting one, isn't it? Look after your team first, to take care of your customer and your business first.
Pretty simple, right? Here's what happens. You start your business. If you're a solopreneur, if you start your business on your own, the first thing you need to do is find a customer. You serve the customer well, the customer looks after the business by paying it, and the business looks after you by paying you. This cycle starts. You get good at what you do. You start employing people. Now, if you don't have systems in place, they're sitting on the sideline because you're too busy looking after the customer. So all of a sudden, you now have to look after this guy and this guy. Now, I'm guessing that if you're in that situation, you're saying no one does it as well as I do. You're saying can't find good help. If you want a job done properly, you've got to do it yourself. All these sorts of things, right? So you don't actually trust these guys to do as good a job as you. Does that make sense? In which case you hope they can, but you know what? If something goes wrong, the customer rings you, you're going to take over. Because you don't want to lose a customer, true? Here's the problem. While I'm focused on two things, I can never do one of them really well. There's a point in time as a business owner that you have to do this, and this is going to scare a few people. There's a point in time in your business where you have to let go of your client. You have to let go of your client and you have to trust your team. Who's cringing already? Okay, so you're a little bit away from this. But I want you to think about this. You need to be employing people that are better at doing what you do than you are. And if they're not, you need to train them. Because the only way you'll ever be able to take 6 weeks off in your business is having a team that can deliver as well or better than you. And the only way you'll ever do that is by severing this tie here, so you're forced into this situation of finding good people. Because as long as you're doing this as well, you'll actually tolerate mediocre behaviour. Does that make sense? Because you'll say, oh, I can't find good people, therefore I have to do it myself. In which case you will. You'll do it yourself. And you'll have not good people. Because that's what you just determined is the truth. So stop it. Right? Stop worrying, start realising this has to happen. It's just a matter of when. And for that to happen, you need to find good people. And to find good people, you need to have good systems. Good systems is important, not urgent stuff.